this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
Catch in the middle, it's held. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to throw, it's French. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27. This offense has it with really good field position. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sanders. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the catch. And a confident throw and catch, and they're in the red zone at the 13. The Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lane. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Makes the catch. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gives it on the option. Hard running there. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Eagles are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that's going to tie it up.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Snagged in the middle, it's Lane. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Mayava certainly finished. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Yeah, and when you think about man-to-man, you don't always think about free safeties. You know, you think about corners, you think about guys on the outside, but really good job being able to play his man, find the football, create the interception.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they'll even grab the laces, and you can tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
So now it's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Georgia Southern in a hurry. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Looking for a man, it's French. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Lemon. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Lemon. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
This is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
Makes the grab and not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Scanning the field, it's Mayala. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe...
Oh, out of space.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking to throw again. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Cobb.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Cobb. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Right down the middle. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees call it.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going for the big play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sure hands, it's Lane. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And the Trojans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Makes the grab on the left. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Mayala. Makes the grab. It's Lane.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Has to get there to move the sticks. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. A strike downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Lemon. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Pulls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. 2nd half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Wow, what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw again. Caught near the sticks, it's Lemon. He's got first down yardage across the 50, they'll mark it at the 49. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lane. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Trojans can really attack on this second and short. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. The offense down to the 22 on first and 10. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lemon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. UNLV looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks, and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 14 to UCLA. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Back to pass, it's French. He'll off one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Off and running. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Eagles want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Lyons. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's McKenzie. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So 1st down will open up the final period. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Fights off the defender. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
They got a lot of trust in this running back on these big downs to go find a way to get it done. On that 4th down, that is a huge play in this game, and he delivers for his team.
Rides the back on the option to give. Touchdown, Eagles! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And just like that, the game is completely changed, right? The defense comes away with a huge turnover, and the offense able to cash it in, capitalize by scoring a touchdown. So they've now got the lead. Not a lot of time left, but it feels like all the momentum is now on their side.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Mayava. And it's his 4th interception of the... Welcome, everyone, to AT&T Stadium, home of the Cowboys here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. To the air, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Gonna look downfield again. Pulls it in, it's Miller. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Fires to the tight end.
I think that time offensively are just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Seventh play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the grab, it's Miller. Wide open spaces. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
They'll run the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. He's at the 50.
This is why you never quit on a play. You can tell the guy keeps running and keeps running and keeps running, makes a big play, gets so many yards, but because you kept hustling, you kept staying in the picture, you kept pursuing, all of a sudden you make the tackle, cause the fumble, get the game-changing play to bring the momentum back to your side. What a hustle play.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Rush is on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts up front. You have to have disruptors playing on the defensive line, guys that can be versatile and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield, and that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. And to open the 2nd quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Simpson. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Up now, here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Looking deep. Makes the catch on the right side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Simpson. That's caught, it's Williams. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. QB draw. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. 4th down, and a field goal's not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. They're in makeable field goal range, but on 4th down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab, past the mark. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Alabama quickly back to the line. To throw, it's Simpson. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Sturdivant. Hard-hitting tackle. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. Caught. Close to the marker. It's Hansen. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got it! Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole...
Touchdown, Gator! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously, still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. That's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He wants to change this route. And back to the air on second down. This time he's got it. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Hansen. There he goes! Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Made that play. Was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Here comes that Alabama offense. To the air, it's Simpson. The short hands, it's Bernard. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Split backs here. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Keeps it going.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarm did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
It's a draw. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Touchdown time! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To the air on first down. It's caught downfield. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 28, Florida 10.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen...
He's got it inside the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for that.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Trying to take it back. Oh, it's loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out.